Hey everybody, and welcome back to EG&T Comics. And recently, I've discovered that a lot of my more popular videos are my theory videos, but I am still going to do comic books, because I still love comic books. So, for the first time in a while, I'm going to be doing a video about comic books. And recently, I went up to Tulsa in Oklahoma, and I found a bunch of comics. I say a bunch. I found like maybe, let me see, like 6 or 7. But I went to 2 huge flea markets, and I mean like I think they're the 2 biggest in Tulsa. And I had to do quite a bit of digging because they had a lot more comic books than I thought. But I found some really really good stuff, and I'm excited to show it off. So I am going to start off with Tales of the Green Lantern Corps, #1, and this is the first appearance of Aricia Rab. Don't know if I said that right. Don't know if I even got the right person, but that's her first appearance. But what this is also is this is the origin of the Green Lantern itself, which obviously that's pretty cool. Because I don't know if up until then, I mean, it had been told like where the origin of the Green Lanterns came from. So this is the origin, and I mean, just really neat. Like the cover a lot. It got that three like space heads in the back. Forgot who that guy's name is, but I don't know. It's just really cool. It got all the Green Lanterns on the front. I like it. So that's a really cool one. All right, next one is a cover I liked a lot. And this is one I actually had to pull an entire long box off a shelf to find and dig. So basically, at the flea market, this guy he had like a big he had like a shelf with comic books on it, but they were all in comic book boxes. The antique store, not store, but I don't know what to call it. It's giant. It's just a giant place. And anyway, he said he had just got 2 new boxes in. He said they'd been there for about a week, and he says no one's really gone through them fully. And he says in the very back, some of the comics fell over, is what I was seeing, because the box wasn't full. So I decided those were the perfect ones to go through, because I was picking through, and I found a couple good ones, found some Alan Moore Swamp Things, which are always pretty popular, but I didn't pick those up because I like Swamp Thing, but I've never been a huge fan of him. But so I didn't pick those up, but the further I got back, the better it got, which made me think, so obviously people had gone through the front of it, but no one thought to pick up that stack at the bottom of it. So obviously that's what I did, and I found this. This is Vigilante #1, and this is the very first solo issue of Vigilante, the character. And he's pretty cool. He is in the Peacemaker series, but he's pretty cool. I'm a little disappointed because I don't know much about his character, which is why I'm disappointed, because I actually passed up on his first appearance when I was there. I didn't realize it was his first appearance, but I saw this said Vigilante #1, and I grabbed it because I knew it was either his first appearance or first issue, because I don't know. I just had a good feeling. But I also really like it just because the way it looks. It's got like newspaper in the back, the way he's standing there. It just looks really cool. So I really like that one. It's in pretty good shape too. But alright, on to the next one. So this is a book from the 90s. I mean, obviously you're going to be able to tell that when I show you it. Don't know if it'll be able to show fully because this is a foil cover and it may reflect. But this is a Generation X #1, and this is a really cool one. To be honest, I got it because I have a couple character reading lists, so I don't have to read every book the character's been in, just a couple of the major ones. And this is one of the books for the character Jubilee right there, reading some of the character lists for like X-Men characters. And I've always liked her. She's a cool character. I watched a show with her on it, the 90s X-Men show. Thought she was cool, and to read some of her comics, it's not that expensive. So, I mean, there's that too. But what this really is this is also the first appearance of Chamber. It's the guy right there with fire on his face. As far as powers go, I don't know what Chamber does besides look really cool. But hey, I mean, it's pretty cool. Um, I do like the foil cover. It can kind of like reflect things off of it. Oh, sorry about that. But it's pretty neat, and I really like it. So excited about that one. I've already read it, and I liked it. It was cool. All right, next one. For some reason, I feel like I always see this like at stores, but it's always overpriced, and it's not even that like popular, I want to say. Um, but this is Guardians of the Galaxy Annual #1, and this is the first appearance of that guy. Oh, I forgot his name. But it starts with a K. It's not Korvac, which is what it says up there. It's like a Karax or something like that. Anyway, what it is he is the Sorcerer Supreme in the 31st century. And obviously, anything from the 31st century is a villain of the Guardians of the Galaxy. So it's pretty cool. Like the cover. I mean, I love the way he's standing there. Not sure why he's glowing. I have not read this, but it does look really cool. And I've always loved the Guardians of the Galaxy. Obviously, this isn't the Guardians of the Galaxy in the movie, but in the movies and stuff like that. But this was the original Guardians of the Galaxy team, and this is just really cool to have. Have a couple other Guardians of the Galaxy comics, so this one will fit in there nicely because it's actually a key. So that is pretty cool. Oh, the next one might just be my favorite out of all of these. Alright, got 2 left. So, obviously, Deadpool is getting very, very popular with the next Deadpool movie coming up and all the theories and speculations and everything. But, what's cool about this one is, well, I'm just going to show it to you because I'm excited. This is X-Men Origins Deadpool. So, basically, like, this is the origin of Deadpool. I read it, not necessarily what I thought. Though it is his origin, it's like, it doesn't feel like an origin to me. I don't know what this was, but it is really cool. It's definitely got some key significance because it's the origin of Deadpool. But it's just really fun to read. I mean, anything Deadpool is just funny. I mean, he's a cool character. I really like him. Oh man, he's cool. But I love the cover on this too, and it's just it's awesome. Little confusing because I thought I already knew his origin, but this says it's his origin, and it's like it's confusing. I don't know what this is. It's his says it's his origin, but I don't know. It's really confusing, but it's really cool, and I like that one. So next one, and earlier I was saying I have reading lists for characters. And this isn't on my reading list, but I picked it up because I thought it was, but it wasn't. But I got it anyway because I thought the cover was, I don't know. But I got this one. This is X-Men #4. I believe it's from 2016. And this has no key significance besides it's just Jubilee and Wolverine reuniting. It's not necessarily on my reading list either, I don't think. But Jubilee and Wolverine were close in a lot of the comics because he was almost like a father figure to her in a way. So just seeing them reunite is kind of cool in this. But I don't know. It's pretty neat. I picked that one up because, I know, it was on my reading list, but I thought, hey, it's still a cool one, and I knew what it was about. So, alright. There it is. That is all of them. See if I can fan them all out here. Alright. There you go. It's all of them right there. So if you're wondering how much I spent on this, I spent about $30. But I didn't spend $30. I spent $29. And I came out with a value of what I rounded to about $50 to $60. Which is pretty good. And I gotta say, a lot of the things I picked up, I love. Honestly, the ones that are probably the least valuable are the ones I like the most. Just because, I don't know. I just do. Sometimes the thing that's really valuable isn't even the best thing. It's whatever you like the most that's valuable to you. So, yeah, pretty happy about that. So, thank you very much for watching. And please consider subscribing to EG&T Comics, and please like this video. Thank you very much for watching.